Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, Heyoka Messages. This is going to be a love and general reading for the air signs. Love and general reading for Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. Just a little something to hold you guys through the time while I work on your more individual signs and your sneak peek at your ex videos. This is going to be for air sign, sun, moon, rising and Venus. As always, cross watchers are most welcome on our channel, so please feel free to swap around the placements as I may be picking up on the energy of the cross watcher. Please note that when you see this message is when you were meant to see it. Time is fluid. And you may also get some beneficial messages from some of our other older videos, from earlier in the year or a few months ago. Who knows? Whatever you're drawn to is the message you were meant to hear. These are general readings, but I'm pretty sure there may be a little tidbit or a little something for everyone. So let's do this. Yes, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Love and general reading. We have the Judgment card. We have the Temperance card. We have the Devil. What is going on here? We have the Empress. Guys, you saw me shuffle. And it's like Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana. I'm actually even moved to just pause right here. Okay, no, let's pull. And then we've got the Chariot, bottom of the deck. It's the Fool. Oh, good God. I don't even know what to say, guys. Like, this is a full reading of just Major Arcana. Like, wow. Okay, I'm being drawn to pull the Eight of Wands because that was under the Fool. I'm being drawn to pull the Four of Wands. And this Ten of Pentacles that's been peeking out. Look at this. Like, what the hell? Guys, I'm going to stop now because, like, I'm being drawn to just pull these. Like, it just keeps going. The world, the moon, like, what's going on? Air signs? Wow. Whatever the heck it is you're going through, I don't know whether you need Jesus, you need prayers, you need the Almighty, you need angels, but wow. Even these cards that I pulled here, right? I'm just going to take them back. Even these cards that I pulled here were just supplements to what the Major Arcana on the board. So let's take a step back. We've got Judgment, we've got Temperance, we've got the Devil, we have the Empress, we have the Chariot, we have the Fool. Some of the clarifiers or the cards that I was drawn to pull were the Eight of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun, the Page of the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Woo! Let's dive in. Already messages are flooding in. For some of you, I'm hearing that you finally caught your second wind. You finally in that energy where you're feeling alive, you're feeling beautiful, you're feeling sexy, you're feeling balanced with this Temperance card, where your engines are revving. You're ready to go out there and take all those risks. In this instance, I'm not picking up, or in this first reading or message that's coming out, I'm not picking up the Devil energy as toxicity or negativity or anything like that, but rather that energy of, especially if you look at where I put the Fool, I'm being drawn to where I put the Fool, in that you're feeling that energy of, you know what, screw it. I'm going to take all those risks. I'm going to take all those chances. Time is not guaranteed. I may not be alive tomorrow. What will I say I've done with my life if I should die tomorrow or die today? That's that energy you're in. For some of you, it's not even about taking those risks. By risks, it's not necessarily even risks in the sense of life-threatening kind of steps that you'll be taking, but you deciding to get out of your comfort zone, you deciding to switch up your schedule, you deciding to switch up your routines, and just whatever your version of living on the edge is, this is that energy you're in. And now more than ever, I don't know, for some of you I'm hearing midlife crisis, or you feel like you're going through a midlife crisis, but you're in that energy of, you feel like the world is about to end and you'll be damned if you're going to die or go out in anything other than a blaze of glory, or anything other than with a smile on your face, because you feel like you've lived, you're in a bubble. You feel like you've played it safe pretty much your entire life, and you're feeling like you're in that space of, what have I really done with my life? And don't get me wrong, it's not just about money. It's about, have you lived? Have you feeling like, have I experienced all that I was put on earth to experience? I always wanted to travel. Why have I not traveled? I've been so focused on making money, but I've not been making memories. So you're reflecting on that, and you're feeling like your life is lackluster. You're feeling like your life, I'm sorry if some of you are accountants, but you're literally feeling like an accountant. And when I say accountant, I know some pretty fun accountants, but you're feeling like the traditional depiction of accountants, you know, big glasses, boring AF, just crunching numbers, barely even lifting their heads from their calculator, just living a dull and dreary life. Don't get me wrong, accountants, I know some of the craziest people I know are accountants, right? But you feeling like that classic depiction of accountants, and you want to get out of that. You don't want that to be your life. You don't want that to be your life. Yeah. Particularly if you're a Libra. I'm being drawn to this Empress card. For some of you Libras, I'm feeling like you've turned your back on all of this. You're looking towards new and brighter things. You have decided to do quite the opposite. Some of you may have been living your best life, and now you're deciding to just take a breather and just chill and evaluate or decide what your next step is. I'm being drawn to how these two are looking basically in the same direction. They're looking up, like they're looking to the universe and to the sky, and they're just taking in the sun's rays. And they're, oh, the sun's rays. Wasn't there the sun? Yeah, didn't I have the sun card? You're taking in the sun's rays, and you're looking towards it, and you're like, thank you. You're in an energy of gratitude. Yeah. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo, because I'm hearing the same message I heard in the Virgo reading I did a day or so ago, or earlier today. Sorry, in the Virgo reading, I was getting very distinctly the words trust and let go. Trust and let go. And I think there was, even from the Romance Angels cards, there was a religious factors card there, and that's pretty much the same vibe I'm picking up for this, where you're at that place where you're content, you trust in the universe, you trust in the divine, you know that what's meant for you will be yours. You're just taking the time to be grateful. You're taking the time to smell the flowers, to breathe in the fresh air, to just feel the warmth of the sun's rays on your skin. For some of you, I heard, if you're in England, when the sun comes out, eventually. That's so mean. Okay. Anything else before I jump into these cards? Yeah. So for some of you, I'm hearing that you've decided that it's time for you to be happy. You've decided that it's time to cash in your chips. It's time for you to move towards that happiness of yours, where you feel complete, where you feel whole. I'm being drawn to not just the Four of Wands, which is the 11 card, but I'm being drawn to more that it's a card of victory. It's a card of recognition. It's a Four, which is a card of solidity. It's four walls. You want to feel grounded. You want to feel rooted in your happiness. You don't want shaky happiness. You want to go. You want to go for broke. You want to go for it all, and you've decided you're not going to sit around anymore. You're going to move. You're going to move. Be it, and if you look at this is pretty much the same motion. You're either going to make an offer to somebody else, or you're going to decide, I'm being drawn to not just that this is an offer or new beginnings, but how the hands are grasping on these let's say rods or wands. Like you're deciding to take hold, you're deciding to take charge, you're deciding what it is you're valiantly going to be moving towards. Yeah, and I'm hearing it's more than just about money. It's more about your overall fulfillment. I'm being drawn to how there's angels here. There's angels here. There's two cards of angels. You're deciding to align with the divine. You're deciding to align with spirit. You have a desire to reinvigorate your spirit, your soul. You want to feel that churn within you that's moving you towards, and not just moving you a bit, like this is proper rumbling in you. Like you've got the Eight of Wands and the Chariot card. That's movement. I wouldn't have been surprised if the Tower came out as well. But you're feeling this push. You're feeling this tug to move towards something, to move towards your destiny, to move towards your ultimate happiness. Your ultimate happiness. Anything else for our air signs? Yeah, and I'm being drawn to how there are literally, air signs are swords, right? It's sword energy. There are literally no swords here. So you're feeling like you're proper out of your element. You are out of your element. You're not in your mind. You're not in your thoughts. The time for, especially if you're a Libra, I'm being drawn to the Libra energy, especially if you're that kind of, all air signs are all up in their head, right? All air signs are wordsmiths. The time in your mind, the time for words is over. It's time for action. The time for speaking is over. It's time for action. Look at all this is passion. Wands. Look at all these yellows and oranges. This is not air energy. You're in that place, or you're like a fish out of water, but in a good way. You've decided to valiantly charge towards what it is you want. You don't want to overthink it. Some people may think you're being risky, or you're taking risks, or you're acting out of character, but you don't give a damn. It feels right to you. You feel divinely guided, and you don't give a damn. Look at this Devil card. Even though people will be naysayers, or even though people will say it is not spirit that's moving you, it is a deeper, it's something more sinister that's at work in your life. But I'm being drawn to say no. Look at all of this. These are cards of positivity, right? Look at all these oranges. The Sun, this is pure ultimate happiness. The Ten of Pentacles, what? The Four of Wands, what? The Empress, abundance, the epitome of abundance. This is, if you've been feeling that niggling feeling that there's something you should be doing, if you're feeling your engines revving, I'm here to tell you, go for it. At least try. I'm sorry, I just heard fuck it, the world's ending anyway, right? I don't know about that, but I'm all for going valiantly towards your dreams. Again, there's the Sun. twice. I'm going to pull more cards for you guys. Which deck do we want to use? Let's go for this. Any other messages for our lovely air signs? We've got the King of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. Look at that. I don't even know how this actually... These were turned around, guys. I'm being drawn to... Yeah, I'm being drawn to just pull them. I don't even know where the hell they came from. Bottom of the deck is Justice. Again, Libra. So if you're a Libra, I'm like, this is for you. You should be resonating with some part of this. Like major changes you want in your life. The time is now. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. So I'm being drawn to, I don't even know where these cards came from, guys. And it's the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. With this, I'm being drawn to how they came out reversed, especially with the Three of Wands. And as I was about to flip it over, I heard no, which led me to this feeling that I got of the time of waiting is over. Usually the Three of Wands is described as waiting for your ships to come in. No, stop waiting. Go for it. Look at this horse. Charge towards what it is you want. Wasn't there a chariot here somewhere as well? Charge towards your dreams. Charge towards what it is you need to be doing in your life. Yeah. Charge towards your dreams. Charge towards what you want. Charge towards getting that fire back in your belly. Charge towards feeling alive again. Feeling passionate. Look at all these oranges that are there. The time of waiting is done. No more waiting. Get out of your comfort zone and do what it is you know you need to do. With the King of Swords, I'm feeling like I'm being drawn to how, not swords, excuse me. Because I kept saying King of Swords, you may be dealing with a Gemini, or you are a Gemini with some earth placements. I don't know why I keep calling this the King of Swords. So for me, the King of Swords is a Gemini card as well. Cross watcher, if you're cross watching for a Gemini, this may also be speaking to you. So what I'm feeling with this King of Coins, right? With this King of Coins, I'm being drawn to how he's standing there by his balcony. He's holding on to his little, let's not call it little, but it's his coin or pentacle. It's enormous. Like it barely fits in his hand, right? I'm being drawn to how excuse me. I'm being drawn to how he's holding on to stuff and he shouldn't be. If anything, the only thing you should be holding on to is know that you're making the right moves. Know that your feet are firmly planted. Know that the foundation you have set for yourself is solid. I'm being drawn to all that green and gold around him, meaning your foundation is green. The time is now. It's green. It's luscious. You're moving on to greener pastures. Keep holding on to your money. Spend wisely, but move in the direction of your dreams. Yes, you can be sure-footed and all of that, but the King of Coins is solid. The King of Coins has built his empire. His empire is solid. He can afford to take a week or two off because you know what? He's built something memorable. For me, the King of Coins. Why do I keep saying the King of Swords? If you're a Gemini, good grief, your energy is just strong. You and Libras are just off the charts today. Moving back to my King of Coins, right? With this King of Pentacles, what I was going to say about the King of Pentacles is that for me, just like in the Nine of Pentacles, for me is a pre-Empress card. For me, the King of Pentacles is a pre-emperor card for me, in that you've gone through the stages of building your foundations, of grounding yourself. And pentacle energy, in case you don't know, is slow moving energy. It's building rock by rock, pebble by pebble. It's not fast moving energy, nothing like that. With every step or every stone that's built, it's calculated. It was done with a purpose, and every time things went wrong, things would stop so we can evaluate what went wrong before we move on. That's pentacle energy. So trust that you've got a solid foundation. Trust that the time for waiting is done. Your house is solid. And with this Three of Cups, with this Three of Cups that's in reverse, trust that you're not with the Three of Cups. I'm not seeing it as third party situations like most people would say. I'm seeing it as, if you look at her, there's it's also a card of celebrations, weddings, and all of that. Especially if you consider it with the Four of Wands there, maybe that's what you're moving towards. You've decided to go pop the question, or you've decided to go get married, or go say yes to somebody. But what I'm being drawn to here is this woman has like a little veil on her face. I don't know if you can see it, where it's sort of almost trying to cover her eyes, but you can see she can see through it. I'm being told to just let go of the ways of partying, let go of your juvenile ways. Go out there and do things for you, even if it involves partying, but party with a purpose. Instead of going out to a kegger or a rave or any of that, rather go socialize and mingle with people or things that are going to move you in the right direction. Yeah, I'm hearing, what is it? What? Yeah. Again, please. Yeah, I'm hearing spend your free time with a purpose. Shit, okay. Yeah, with the Justice card there, again, I keep saying there's no sword energy. If you look at this is not even the typical Justice card. She's holding a sword, and she's holding scales. In this one, if you look at these lovely ladies here, it's not one person, it's two ladies. It's got the depiction of your yin and yang. This doesn't even look like a typical sword, right? I'm hearing find your balance between everything. Understand and appreciate that you were here to do a job. You've got contracts to fulfill. Trust in your future. Trust in your destiny. Trust that you're moving towards finding your perfect balance. Again, I don't know, the Gemini energy is so strong. When I saw this card, and I love this deck, so I know this deck, I was again being drawn to how this looks like the twins, which is Gemini. So Gemini is whatever you and Libras, whatever you're going through, trust your instincts. Yeah, and meditate. You may have the urge to just run, but don't make rash decisions. Yes, let go, have fun, or move passionately according to all of this, but remember to still be like the King of Coins. Make decisions like the King of Coins. I'm gonna stop it right there, because I'm still getting messages. I could be here for another 10 hours, but I'm gonna leave it there. Air signs, that has been your reading. I hope with all of this information overload, somewhere something made sense. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.